What's good, everyone? It's your boy Brandon Houston, and I am glad to be sharing today's Bible verse with us. So, let us begin. Today, we'll be looking at Romans chapter 12, verse 12, and I'll be reading from the NIV version off my tablet. So it says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. I saw three things. I read three things right here that I'd actually like to break them down because I think these will work out for our good. Be joyful in hope. You know, we strive to do whatever we want to do, whether that is to work at a certain job, to pursue a certain career, or we want to have a better relationship with our spouse or with a significant other, to raise our kids even. Some of us want to be the best when it comes to learning, math, just all these goals that we want to achieve. It feels good when we have somebody fighting with us. Now, I'm not going to make it sound like, and we know God. We should always make sure we align all our things with God because a lot of our joy can come through God. And that brings a lot of the joy that we get from others. I would like to also say that we need to make sure that we be patient with the ones that are helping us when we are struggling, because the encouraging joy that we get from them, that's just hope in itself. So I think that one's just a little easier. We should always be happy in whatever we're trying to do, as long as we're doing it through God. That's the main thing. Just let us do everything through God. It's going to work out for our good. I promise us. Oh, and then the next one, patient in affliction. I actually had to look up affliction to really understand what it meant, and I'm glad I did, because I can lack patience from time. And it can get frustrating because there's so many things I want to achieve. There's so many things I want to do. And with this, with other projects that I want to do, I tried those when I graduated high school back in 16. And good intentions, just didn't do it through God. Now that I know I want to follow God fully, I see a lot of stuff coming to fruition. Now, is it taking time? Yes. There was a couple times where I actually kept on rushing the process, to be honest. I'm also in school, only taking 2 classes at a time right now. And with all the help that I'm getting with tutors, advisors, my prayer family, my prayer church, people like you guys are praying for me, I struggle with taking tests, and I wish I could do better. But it's something I have to deal with, learning disability, all that. But I was thinking to myself, and I also took this to God. That's the thing. I took it to God. God, I really need a sign to know if I need to drop down to 1 class, because even though I'm considered passing, this is not the grade that I want, because I hold myself to a higher standard. But this is it's just not the grade that I want. All these opportunities, all this stuff that people are helping me out with, I should be getting better grades. But I got some good news one day. I went to my advisor talking to her about this, and then I saw the grade that I got at the end of the semester, and I was like, that's not supposed to be that. It was actually higher. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if the classwork that I did actually pursued. But all I know is that I asked God for a sign. Should I drop something down, or should I stick through this? God showed me that everything that I'm doing is working. but you have to believe in me. So that was something that really brought me joy and showed me to be patient in this process. Because part of me dropping down to one class 2 would have helped me to really pursue these other projects and goals that I'm doing. But I'm so close to being done with that through God that when these come out, it's going to be big. It's going to work out for my good. And I pray that it works out for others good, the ones I want to work with. Just have to have the patience. And then faithful in prayer. My family helped me to know something about God. I'm not going to lie that they didn't try to. But 2019 is when I started really trying to pursue God. But I did lack faithfulness. I kept putting everything on myself to really strive to do things. And I know I have 3 major sins that I've been working on. But for the 2, I think I really got a sign from God back in 2020 to really follow him fully, because I used to put money so far above my goals. Like, I need to make this much. I need to do this much overtime. Money, money, money this. Money, money, money that. Darn near didn't want to give off no money. And when I got laid off from my job, I still got unemployment. I did happen to be the ones that got the extra money from the government. And God was like, if you just believe in me, I will provide. Oh, sorry. Hold on, okay? And I just start noticing that no financial struggles can stop me if I know God got me. Now the stuff that you see, the tablet, a nice little light to like shine upon me. I got a phone stand that's recording me right now doing this. And in my nice computer that's for my schooling, that got so much extra stuff that I didn't even know, that came from God. God provided all of that because I wasn't thinking that way back then. But doing stuff through God now, the money was be able to provide for all of this because I want to follow God more. Give me 1 minute, okay? And then 2020 helped me to something that I wish I didn't have. I wish I didn't have it so tough, but I did struggle with racism. All that police brutality, black people dying. I could not. I'm being honest, I hated white people. I hated them. Till it got to the point also where I started hating anybody that was not black. But I finally, God finally helped me to understand this. As much hate as I had in me, I had faithful church people. My pastor, Calvin Dorsey, that I met 2019 and helped me get through this journey to want to follow God even more. And shout out to my church family, Sandusky Life. Sandusky Life, say that right. I was just like, I'm mad, I'm just mad, I'm angry. He calls me up. Brandon, I'm about to go to this Black Lives movement in Cleveland. Do you want to come? Nothing was stopping me. God was like, you need to go. But at the time, I had so much pent up hate. And let me say this too. I had so much pent up hate about it. I didn't understand that. I'm a black man, but I'm not going through those black man struggles that some people are. I actually lived a decent childhood. I'm actually doing okay. I'm not the richest, but I'm not the brokest. And at that time, I was like, how can I be so mad for something that's not happening to me, but I'm seeing it? So back to the story. We went down there. I was going down there with so much aggression, just like, I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Like, whatever we need to do, let's go and get it done because I can't stand these people. I can't stand them. when I first got down there, every single race was ready to fight the good fight. Black, white, Asian, Mexican, Latino. Any race that you can think of was out there. At that time, God showed me, you are not in this alone. Your people are not in this alone. We are all here to fight. I thank God so much for showing me that, because I looked at my church family in a different way. My church family, we are all mixed race. So going through that struggle, I was like, man, how can I hate different ethnicities of my church family, which they've been doing nothing but helping me? It helped me to see good and evil, not race anymore. So having the faith in that. Just thank you, God, for doing what you do in my life. So, with all these three things, I hope that you find joy today in whatever it is. Be patient for whatever is coming towards us. And keep the faith. Keep the faith that it will come to you. To us. I'm glad that this verse came along, because it was very good. Kind of remind me of another verse that I got to keep practicing the Bible, guys. Kind of doing this off of just the verse of the day, but I want to keep learning not for me, and hopefully that it can teach you too. But like always, with God everything, without God nothing. Have a blessed day. Deuces.